Hi Cancer, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your 2020 year ahead tarot predictions. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my channel, liked, shared the videos, and commented. If you do comment, I will answer you back as long as your settings are set in a way that allows me to. Some of you have your settings in a way that I can't comment back. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do and hit the bell notification, and you'll get up to the minute when I release new videos. I release a video I release 4 videos minimum every week, but I will later this week release the January 2020 tarot for each sign. So for now, we're going to do the year ahead, and I'm excited for you. If you haven't done this yet, this week is a great week to begin clarifying what your intentions are for the year ahead. Be very deliberate in what you want to manifest in your life. Anything is available to you. In fact, for the readings this month, we are going to be using our Ask and It Is Given cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. Okay, great law of attraction teachers, Abraham Hicks. If you have not heard of Abraham, I would suggest you get online, get back onto YouTube, and watch some videos of Abraham after this. So this will be for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If that's you, you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, you are in the right place, okay? So I apologize a little bit for the lighting. It's very gloomy here today. So we'll do our best with that. I have kind of a bright light shining down to get the best view that we can. Yeah, I think that's all I have on my mind right now. I'll talk as we move along here through the cards. I will pull clarifiers as needed. I haven't really been needing them, though, to be honest with you. I don't know, the message has just been very clear. So, all right, what is going on? What is to come for Cancer 2020? Now, 2020 is an auspicious number, okay? We've got a repetitive number there. And that could be a very transformative year for many of us. So we're going to go here by January, February, March, April, okay. May, June, July, and August. Wow, Cancer, are you trying to get some love in your life? September, October, November, and December. Wow, very nice reading, guys. All right, so you come out of the gate in January with the World, okay? Major Arcana card here, and I don't know anybody who doesn't like to see this. The woman in the center is, you know, living her best life. And what I'm going to say for you, I get a sense that some of you had a difficult 2019, and I'm going to tell you that Cancer 2020 is going to be a new year and a new you. New year, new you for Cancer in 2020. You come right out of the gate with the conclusion of a cycle, and that's where I guess I'm hearing Spirit tell me that some of you had a difficult 2019 with a lot of stagnant energy, but a new phase is beginning. It also can be travel for some of you. I don't have the Chariot or the Six of Swords here, but I think for some of you, you're going to start making travel plans starting in January. And so if that's you, it will all go very well. It'll be, you know, the plans will come together effortlessly. You'll find great deals if you need that. And it's just going to be a great month for you starting off the year here. If, you know, what I would tell you here is be open to the universe. You know, when we look at this card and all the symbolism in the card, it's freedom, but it's also be open and approachable, and know that the universe wants good things for you. So completing a cycle here, but beginning a new phase. You're just going to feel amazing starting off the year. Now, as far as elements here in the reading, there's a lot of water in this reading. You got a lot of cups here. You also have fire in the reading. So there is some air. You've got Virgo here. If you are trying, and you also have Scorpio, if you are trying to manifest a relationship, you have a lot of cups, very solid, and with the World. So for February, clarity comes to you with the Hermit. You go within and learn to center yourself and really get into a place where you're in alignment. That's what I'm getting for you. So in February, you get ascend. Your soul is ascending this year for sure, ascending to a higher level. And that's really why we're here anyway and put on the earth, is to ascend. We're not here to suffer, and we're not here to, struggle. Life is supposed to be fun. So with the going within, you get another cycle concluding here, another 10 of Cups. This is for March. This is a manifestation coming into a reality. This is a physical manifestation, and the 10 of Cups is whatever you want it to be. Okay, so whatever your heart's desire, that's where I'm getting. Set your intentions in this next week, because by March, you're going to see physical signs that those manifestations are coming to you. So if it's a relationship you want, by March, it'll be here. If it's a promotion, by March, it'll be here. If it's a new car, by March, everything will align. Like I said before, travel. I mean, you've got the 10 of Cups and the World in the same quarter. Then you have the Page of Swords. And this page, again, pages tend to be immature. What I get for you is in April, watch your communication, because this page is not a good communicator. Swords generally are, but not him. He doesn't use his sword very efficiently. He tends to kind of just swing with it and take swipes. It can also be about kind of online. If you've got a relationship that's starting, you might be doing a little bit of online checking out, Googling people, checking up on their Instagram and their Facebook and things like that. But I actually feel like for you, it's more about just minding or calibrating your communication and being cautious with that, because, you can't take back something you've said. It can be very difficult to, do damage control. And I guess I'd ask myself this: does it need to be said? Does it need to be said by me? And if the answer is no to either one of those, keep your mouth shut, okay? Not trying to be rude, just trying to give you what I'm getting. So for the first quarter here is your Ask and It Is Given card. I am becoming consciously aware of my inner being. We refer to that non-physical you as your inner being or your source. It is not important what you call that source of energy or life force, but it is important that you are consciously aware of when you are allowing a full connection to it and when you are restricting it in some way. So when you feel uncomfortable emotions, that's your indicator that you don't see the situation as your source sees it. Oftentimes we try to hang on to things and we get sad or depressed or upset, angry. All those negative emotions are an indicator that we don't see things through the same lens that our source does. So you want to continue to ask your higher self to guide you in every situation. So for May, this is where I really think you get, from March, April, then right into May, you've got a lot of love coming in your direction here. This is all about, an equal offer too. It's the cups are the equal size. It's kind of like two sides of a coin. It could be a friend or an acquaintance, like an unexpected meeting, but I actually think this is going to be about love for you. You're going to feel very appreciated. Whoever this is, they're going to do a lot of kind of mundane kind of gestures, but they're going to be very heartfelt, very committed to you, Cancer. If you are looking for a long-term commitment, you have one coming. For those of you, like I said, with the 10 of Cups, that represents whatever your heart's desire is. So if you know what, I don't need a relationship, but I really need some things to change with my job, that could also happen. But with this 2 of Cups, this is definitely, can be soulmate energy coming through, long-term partnership, commitment, stability. I see a lot of that in this reading for you. With the Ace of Cups here, this is a big offer. This is an offer of a long-term, very stable commitment. It's a never-ending cup of love. I think whoever you've got coming in this first quarter into the kind of the mid part of the year is going to be head over heels for you. I mean, they are going to move heaven and earth to be with you. They're going to, if they live at a distance for some of you, I think they are going to be a little bit far away. And they will not be opposed to upending everything and just moving. They'll be okay with that. And they're, whoever it is has a career that could do that too, where it wouldn't be, you know, they'll be able to, if they work for a big company, make a job transfer that would work for them and not lose money. In fact, I actually think somebody here could end up getting some kind of a raise through the thing. They move, and it's just like the universe just delivers a path that's so clear and easy. There's ease with this. That's what I get. There's ease with this, you know, because relationships are supposed to be fun. If you have the attitude and the mindset that a relationship is going to be work, you're going to have a lot of negative relationships. You don't want to go into it thinking it's going to be hard work. It should be ease and fun and enjoyment, possibility, you know. You want to feel amazed and delighted being with the other person. If you're skeptical and cautious and hesitant, that's probably not the right person for you. But in this case, those things are not going to be there. So here we go into July. You're going to just kind of be going with the flow. I think because whoever is falling in love here is going to be so head over heels in love. They're going to be really, like I said, go with the flow, try new things, do new adventures, very optimistic, just a lot of fun. I don't feel like there's going to be any real conflict in this relationship at all. Whoever this is for, it's going to be two sides, you know, like I said, two peas in a pod or two sides of the same flame. It's going to feel very natural and like you've known the person for a long, long time. So very good. Now, in August, with the Death card, this oftentimes it's Scorpio. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, it could be them. We must die to be reborn. Okay, so if you've had, and what I get from this is somebody here has had some negative stuff in the past in relationships. You're going to be putting that down. If it's you or it's them. If it's them, they're also going to see this is a different kind of relationship. And things that they may have done in the past, they're going to almost like delete from their repertoire. It's like they won't even want to pick up those old coping skills or management strategies that didn't work, you or them. So things that you know in the past have kept you guarded or restricted or confined in any way, you're going to let those things go. You know, there's going to be a death to be a rebirth. So I think for you, especially too, because you end really strong with all these wands in the last part of the year, it's crazy. It just looks really good. So the middle is really solidifying some kind of a relationship here. It is not about controlling my thoughts. It is about guiding them. We are not encouraging you to make an effort to control your thoughts, but instead to more or less guide your thoughts. Reaching for the way you would like to feel is an easier way to hold your thoughts in vibrational alignment with that which you believe is good. So, yeah, so, you know, we always want to move in the direction of wellness. You know, so for instance, if your physical health isn't what it would be, instead of saying I'm being healed, you want to say I'm moving in the direction of, you know, of a fit body, or I'm moving in the direction of a strong immune system. Things like that, you know, so we're not looking at what's wrong, we're looking at what we want to attain. So here we go into September, and we start off with September. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Again, this can be about money, but I think it's also about stability and a foundation. This is, I believe, your only earth element in the Hermit too is earth. But anyway, so with the Seven of Pentacles here, this is about looking at those seeds that you planted coming to fruition. So you've worked hard. You may have some little bit of doubt, but I want you to know you don't need to have any doubt. The things that you've put in to yourself and into building your life are paying off. They are going to come to fruition here, especially with the surrounding cards, because next up in October, and you have the King and Queen right next to each other. I mean, I can't plan that. This is, again, a real partnership with the King and Queen. This is a real power couple. The Queen is into action. So the Queen is a symbol that in the month of October, you're going to be feeling great, looking great, but you're going to have some kind of inspired action, if it's to, start your own YouTube channel or write a book or something like that, where you're going to be taking off in another direction. And the person that you become involved with is going to be very supportive in that, very nurturing, but also a real cheerleader, So this is fire energy, right? And the fire energy, those are the cheerleaders of the tarot. Those are the people that, wait at the finish line of a marathon with the signs up, throwing glitter on everybody and offering up plates of oranges. So if they're not in the race themselves, I'm a fire sign, and I've supported, I'm an athlete, but I've also supported teams in the past, and I'm always the person that, has the table spread out with the cloth and the signs and stuff, and that just comes very naturally to me. You're going to have that kind of energy behind you. And then in November, here's the King. Okay, so I think for some of you, this King is showing a higher level of commitment. So with the Queen of Wands, this is a lot of stability in its action, but there's stability behind it and kind of a prominent feeling. The King is going to take it to the next level. I think for some of you, you're going to be moving in with somebody, getting a higher level of commitment, like possibly an engagement, or talking seriously about long-term plans like an engagement, a marriage, something of that nature. And whatever you do, this is a card of great success, the Six of Wands. You are going to know that you're on the right course. By December, this whole year is just going to unfold effortlessly. I mean, there's not really a bad card in this, or any kind of a series of cards that shows you're going to, you don't have any stagnant energy here. It's all, other than the Hermit, which is going within, but it's not, I don't think that's going to last for too long. It's almost like there's preparation for the things to come. So I think by the end of the year, you are going to be in a place of great stability, but fun and love and freedom and really knowing who you are. So very nice reading for you for the year ahead. And for the last quarter here, your Abraham Hicks Ask and It Is Given card. I can accept myself as a vibrational being. Once you begin to accept yourself as a vibrational being who attracts all things that come into your experience, once you understand the correlation between what you are thinking, feeling, and what you are receiving, you then hold the keys to get from wherever you are to wherever you want to be on all subjects. So if you are new to this concept, the whole idea is that everything in the universe is vibrating. If I put my table or these cards under a microscope, these have a vibrational wavelength. So do we as humans. So do our thought waves. In fact, Harvard researchers have recently conducted a study of thought waves that allows them to predict or know what the subject is thinking about. So if you're thinking about a puzzle or a hammer, with this new research, they can actually measure your thought waves and within a fair amount of certainty predict or recognize what it is that you're thinking. So we know that in science, like attracts like. And so with those thought waves, you are attracting like frequencies to you based on your thinking. And I know it's a little bit tough to take in all at once. Some of you already have it and are going, yep, I know. So the more that you are dwelling upon thoughts that make you feel negative, make you feel sad, the more you're going to attract situations that reflect those. So that's why you always want to try to manage your thinking enough so that you feel good. Your feelings are your indicator of where your vibration is. So if you don't feel good a lot of the time, or you're feeling really anxious, your vibration is in a place where you're going to attract stuff you probably don't want. So there is our little 101 about the law of attraction. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, I really appreciate the subscribers I've been getting. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'll be back later in the week for your January 2020 reading for Cancer. And I love you, and thanks again for watching.